Okay, tribe, I am traveling for a corporate work event. I'm here in a loud airport, and I want to provide some fun trivia and a little bit of motivation and perspective for you. So, what percentage of men 40 and over in the USA are sub 15% body fat? What ChatGPT tells me is that 15% are sub 15. Pretty easy to remember. What about the illustrious 10% body fat or six-pack abs? Men, USA, 40 and over are at sub 10%, and that's the 1 to 3%. That's truly like the elite level of health and body. And I would add that if you're a busy professional, the odds are even more stacked against you. And if you're a man of faith who's active in your church and community, it's even worse, because now what you're dealing with is scarcity of time on steroids, where you're not just a dad, but you're like me, you're a traveling professional, and you have to perform at work, and a lot is expected of you. And then if you're active in your church community, it's another, say, 5 or 10 hours a week, okay? I am of the belief that achieving this level of health fitness does not need to be the center of your life. And it can be done even with scarcity of time. And I believe it's a result of winning in 5-minute choices and the accumulation of that several times a day, day in and day out. So I'm going to give 2 quick examples on how you implement this. What you're looking at right here is a picture of lunch that I just had here at the airport. And so many people who talk to us say, there's just no healthy options at an airport, and so they just give up. And I'm looking around and everyone is eating, having coffee. So we're spending time eating, right? So that's lost time. This decision right here took me about 5 extra minutes. I walked to a few different lunch places, and it was a bunch of white bread, dense stuff. And then I found this little farmer's fridge right on the side, and it said 39 grams of protein, salad, etc. And what this is going to do is stabilize my blood sugar, keep me full and satisfied, keep my metabolism elevated, promote fat loss and muscle growth. And it took me 5 extra minutes. So I won for the day with a 5-minute decision, okay? And it's so small and so simple that most people will disregard it. And that's why their health will be below their potential and who they might have been for the rest of their life. They're not willing to win in 5-minute increments. I'll give one more example. I knew that today was going to be a tiring, exhausting travel day. And so I woke up a little bit earlier and I got in a 20-minute workout. So this was, again, it was a 5-minute decision, and technically it took me about 20 extra minutes in my day. But I believe it's going to give me a competitive advantage to have less stress, to have more clarity of thinking, to have more energy. And the net result of that is I will come out ahead through that investment. Again, a 5-minute decision that the top 1% of people are doing day in and day out, and it's just not that hard. Especially if you get used to doing this, it just becomes a part of who you are and how you live your life, and it does not have to be the center of your life. Okay, so I hope this is motivating. I'm blessed and grateful that so many of you are in the tribe and on this path and aspiring for greatness. Even if you're making mistakes along the way, you can't fail on this journey if you refuse to quit. Okay, so what's something you're doing today to win with a 5-minute decision? Onward and upward.